DC Comics and Marvel Comics versus Marvel Studios, CW 35, and Warner Brothers. This is Book versus Screen, the show that compares comics to movies and TV. Hello everybody, this is Book vs. Screen, the show that compares comic books to movies and TV. I am your host for today, Henry. Now, we are going through the CW and the CW Snart and the DC Universe Snart. DC Comics Universe, I'm sorry. Now, both of these characters I think are pretty cool. I am in fact more used to the CW Snart, but I am, not familiar, but I am familiar with the character of DC. So, let's start with the first comparison. Now, the most recent origin story I found in the DC universe is that Leonard Snart, the CW and the DC have the same, almost the same backstory. Now, Leonard Snart was abused by his father, but in the DC universe, he went to his grandfather, not for help, but to feel comfortable around. Now, once his grandfather died, he actually went with a group of thieves, and he started stealing. Now, his sister got no, I'm sorry. He was thwarted by the Flash, so he made a gun, that old prototype gun that was supposed to shoot ice, but it was missing a component that he read on the news that was in a lab. So he snuck into that lab, got that, and he basically became Captain Cold. That's kind of it for his origin story. Now, in the CW, he was abused by his father in order to protect his sister. But unlike Leonard Snart, unlike the DC Universe Leonard Snart, he just snuck into Star Labs and got the cold gun, just in case Barry was Cisco made it just in case Barry was bad. So Leonard Snart basically just stole it to steal and stuff. That's kind of it. His origin story. Comparison to powers and gadgets. Now, in the DC universe, Leonard Snart has his cold gun. Now, that's the kind of trademark Captain Cold thing. But recently, he did imbue himself with metahuman powers. So he has ice power. He's Iceman, but not. So yeah, in the CW universe, Leonard Snart has his cold gun and no powers though, but he does have his beautiful, beautiful intellect. That sounded really creepy. I'm sorry. Comparison 3. Looks. Now, when I say looks, I mean like the design, like how they look. Anyway, so in the DC universe, Captain Cold had a parka. That's like another trademark. The parka and the glass and the goggles. Once he got his metahuman powers, he kind of went for like a sleeveless hood. He still had the goggles, by the way, but a sleeveless hood. Now, in the CW universe, he did have the parka for some time. Until about like in the middle of Legends, he switched to a leather jacket, which I do like. I like better. Comparison 4. Hero, anti-hero, or villain. Now, in the DC universe, I'm going to count him as an anti-hero. Because when he has the rogues, they do steal, they hurt people, but they only hurt men, not women or children. And when Snart's in charge, he usually does, buddy up or partner with the Flash. It got to the point where Hunter Zolomon fighted the rogues because he thought that they were a waste. Because sometimes they fought the Flash, sometimes they helped them. The only time really the rogues are bad is when his sister Golden Glider is the leader of it. So yeah, that's pretty bad. Now in the CW universe, CW universe Snart has actually gone through all three. He was a villain in the Flash because he stole, he manipulated, he hurt Cisco's brother to make the Golden Glider gun. He was an anti-hero for most of the Legend series because he helped, but sometimes it was most of the time. Well, sometimes it was for his personal gain. but he ended up the hero. At the end of the day, he sacrificed himself for time itself, for free will. Oh no, you know what? I'm sorry. He's not a hero. He's a legend. Now, I hope y'all enjoyed that comparison. Um, you know what? I'm not even done. I'm sorry. Now, who do I like more? You know, the DC Snart is very, very cool. I do really like him. But I am more connected to the CW Snart. I really do like how Wentworth Miller played the character. Now, who do I think would win in a fight? Depends. If the DC Universe Snart had his powers, I do think he would win in a fight with Snart. But if it was cold gun to cold gun, I do believe that the CW Snart would win. Now, I hope you all enjoyed that. Post in the comments who's your favorite and who do you think would win in a fight. This was Book vs. Screen, the show that compares comic books to movies. Hope you all enjoyed. See you all next time. Bye-bye.